it is the next day, and it is the next day, and we're still trying to finish this project. So if you are making resin, whenever I make resin, I make a large amount of resin. So this is just the last little bit. I'm gonna show you guys the setup, and then we're gonna mix the colors in the pour, and let Wolf come out because he's got a few more things that he would like to do. Okay, so fresh pieces have to go in last. So like I like to make coasters, and I like to put these little ferns in there, and they've got to go in last. So what I've got here is, I'll try to do, that you can kind of see. So here's a piece of cherry wood, and we'll put the, oh look, there's a bug, there's a bug. You need to hold the leaf down with the cherry wood. So we're holding the leaf down there, and then I've got some little pieces, tiny little piece of rock I like to put in the corners, little crystal quartz, just kind of adds to it. These guys I'm doing plain. I don't know why, but, and I've got little chips that have come out of my, I've got some color in here, I'm gonna move it around with my finger. That'll come out of my rock saw. Setting up resin takes forever. So like I started this last night with doing like all the colors, and here I am at like 1 o'clock the next day, kind of sort of finishing up the last little bit. And I probably worked on it till like late last night. So if you are going to start this project, be prepared. Hi, we're just putting the resin together. So here's, I'm pretty lucky, I've got lots of like outdoor materials that I can use. Fern, cherry wood, slap her down in there. Pieces of rock I like to put around the corner. It's handy at times to put a piece of rock on your fern because it holds it down. Hey, how is it going? Make sure that when you put this stuff in that you're not doing anything over the top, because you don't want to have any bumps. You don't want to have any bumps. So this is kind of my, I'm gonna try and do this quick because so the resin itself has to like, it's soaking in, it's going okay. I've been working on this project crazy since last night. So we've got farmers market coming up. We're Maddogmountainarts, and we do farmers market stuff. I'm just trying to get some new product ready for the said market. So we've got coasters, chess pieces. I'm making coasters, keychains, chess pieces, battlefish, astrology keychains. I'm resining some rocks, strawberry, dandelion, light up thing, bathtub, unicorn, frogs. I'm making a lot of stuff. I always bite off more than I can chew. That is my MO. You want to start a project with me? Sure, but it's going to be a big project. So, but whatever. Like, it's good to make lots all at one time, I think, because I'm not going to be able to get back to making things for a while, and then, yeah, and then I'm just like set up to go at the market, kind of, or whatever. At least I got lots of product, right? Worst thing you can do is go to the market and not have enough product. So, hey, thank you, appreciate that. What's going on in the UK today? It's like a mixture of, we got a sun and cloud mixture going on here today. Oh, and you know what? I should have turned on, when I started this video, I should have turned on, next time I make a live, hello, I always turn on the monetization like after, so I kind of miss like everybody that That one's too big. I kind of miss like the monetization for like when you guys are actually watching my videos live here. So that's a useful creator hint for you guys out there. Turn your monetization on first before you start doing this crazy stuff that I'm doing here. Okay, this piece, I've started these squares. I'm gonna try this square. Hi, how is it going today? I hope everybody's having a really good day. It's a Victoria Day for us, so that's like a day off. Wolfgang's got a day off. He's just in his bedroom because he's kind of crabby at me because I told him he's got to wait a minute to come and do. He wants to finish some of his stuff here, but he's just got to give me a minute so I can set up. Oh yeah, got 6 hours in. That's, well, so what? How much more do you got to work and then you're done, or what? How much more? I've been working at this, I think, for like 10 hours, but it's rainy outside, like I said, and whatever. It's good. I like having my own home business. I can kind of like work at my own pace. So these coasters are always a really big hit. Oh yeah, we're in Canada. And then there's some sparkles in there. Put some rock in there. There's a nice rock in there. Now I've added a fern. Maybe I'll add... See, I've got this like loose material, but you got to make sure to weight it down. Otherwise, when you mix the resin in with it, it'll like float to the top. Discovered that the hard way. 12 hours. That's crazy. But I guess, yeah, that's a working person's schedule, right? A working person's schedule. I sub at the school a bit, but it's usually just like, usually I get off with just doing like 6 hours or something because I'm spoiled, I guess. But yeah, if you guys, so we're Maddogmountainarts and we do a lot of outdoor videos. I like to film rocks, I like to film waterfalls, I like to film bears. Thanks. I hope you are doing well too. Yeah, it's kind of like, I was kind of laughing. I stayed up like super late chatting to a friend of mine, and then my girlfriend this morning was like, I just got up to pee, and then she's like, oh, do you want to have a phone chat? And I'm like, yeah. So like now I'm up. Now we're up. That's okay. That's all right. And then I got a good start on this. Why? Why? Okay, so that's pretty, right? Yeah. Okay, what do you guys think? What do you think about? Thank you, appreciate that. What do you think about that? It's all right, hey? I'm gonna put some leaves in here. This is a strawberry top. Here's my 4 coasters. So they look kind of plain, and I'm just gonna pour clear in them. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the subs. Subs make me happy. All right, so I've bitten off way more than I can chew with this project. Oh my god. Oh well, but we're using up materials. We're getting her going. I've got all these cool little flowers from my yard. Like this is, and I'll tuck this in the corner here. And hopefully it stays down and put it underneath this rock. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. With things like this, I do, yeah. I sell stuff on Etsy, but I content create a lot. That's kind of what I do. And we go to the market. Oh, cool. Mangoes. I go to our local market. I do pretty good. It's only like a couple hours a day, but I still do pretty good, I think. Anyways, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. What was I saying? Oh, flowers. Yeah, so coasters are done, and then I was gonna put a flower in each of these little, I got these little 13 chess pieces. I'm gonna put a little flower in there. Where's the flowers that I was gonna put in there though? Lilac flowers. So, and so I had to wait and find some that were open. They smell awesome. What are you guys doing today? Is everybody working today? Is it just in Canada? It's probably just in Canada. It's a day off today. I promised my son he could come out here after I just finished these one little bits of flowers. So with the chess pieces, I mean, maybe it didn't matter, but if you're doing, like, I've got some dice that I'm doing, but I didn't, and like usually I would put some like rocks in there to like weight it down or whatever, but then they would be weird weights, so I didn't want to do that. Just when you throw them, right? Anyways, so I'm just gonna put one flower in each of these maybe, and push it way down, otherwise it'll sink to the top. Oh, good. That sounds good. Did you get a lot of rain? Is it like a lot of rain for mangoes? Is that what you need? I don't know. I've never seen a mango tree in my life, but I'm very interested. I'm in Canada. West Coast, BC. I make content for the average person, just to promote like having a good day, promote like, I don't know, resin. Do you want to have your own online resin business, or like filming stuff? We film a lot of stuff, me and my son. We do rocks. What we really like is rocks. If you go to my channel, it's mostly filled with rocks. This is the first time that I've tried these little chess pieces, you guys, so I'm not sure how they're gonna turn out, but I put some gold in them. Yeah, mangoes are the bomb, hey? They are the bomb. I'm gonna put one of these in here. This is if you kind of wrap it, like, it's gonna try to come to the top, so sometimes I'll like put a little rock in just to hold my medium down inside my thing. Cool. Yeah. We will, or I will, or hopefully everybody that's watching will. And then we do lives, like if you want to join my memberships, you guys, I do lives every other Sunday where I like do a raffle. Hello. And then I'll like send you guys a gift in the mail, and you can email me. I've kind of been terrible about getting back to everybody, but I really mean to get back to everybody, get back to emailing. I don't know if this flower thing is a good idea. I'm starting to feel like maybe this is a bad idea, but you know what? When I make resin, it's always like, I'm good. How are you? When I make resin, I'm always like, this is maybe not the best idea, but then by the time I finish it, it's usually looking pretty cool, and people will be like, when I go to the market, people are always like, oh, you're so creative. So, props, I guess. It's kind of raining here today, so just like I said, I started this project last night, and here we are. Sorry if I'm not being like super funny. Usually I'm a lot more funnier than this. I'm busy trying to get these flowers in here. I can't. I'm probably not a very good. I actually broke my back a few years ago. I can't really do that movement. But thanks for asking. This is a mountain ash. A mountain ass. So I'm going to, this is a strawberry container. So it's kind of cool if you can wrap a leaf around us. I can't. I'll die. It'll hurt. I can't do that movement anymore. I do work out quite a bit, but I can't do that. Yeah, see, that's not going to fit. That is not going to fit, but I have like this will fit. So we'll put this one in there. Hello, how is it going today? We're having a very relaxing Monday, although this will take me hours to finish. It'll be cool when I finish it though. And then so for the lid, I'm gonna put tiny little leaves in the lid. Good, good. You're right. I'm probably your mom's age. You guys, getting old is not, I don't know. It's not all it's cracked up to be, that's for sure. That's for sure. I don't think I'm handling it very well. I was kind of all set up in my life where I was like, oh, I don't mind. But now I'm like, maybe I do mind. Maybe this is not as cool as I thought it was going to be, right? But whatever. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. So just keep trucking. Keep going on. Okay, and then I'll put a rock in the top of that to hold that down. Yeah, that is true. That is a very popular hashtag. Old is gold. Okay, so we got flowers in here. We got flowers in there. What else have we got? I'm gonna put one of these in. This is a deer, which I know, it's kind of like a deer, but you know what? Kids love this mold, this deer mold. Yeah, and I put like a little like keychain thing in the end of it. I love it. There's a piece of rhyolite in here. I'm gonna add a piece of this. See, it's only what's the word? The red berries. What's the red berries? Come on, you guys, help me out. God, why my brain is not working today? You can tell I was up way too late last night. Anyways, yeah, they look cool. They're I'm like totally gapping on what the word is for them. The bears really like them. They make red berries. No. Mountain ash. That's what it is. Mountain ash. Thanks for guessing though. It's a mountain ash plant. So and then I make these. Hello. I make these. Yeah. I do need Smurf berries. I make these plaques because I'm in the Great Bear Rainforest. It's moose, wolf, bear, and since it's a mountain ash and animals love it so much, see, I'll put a leaf in there, and then I'll put a flat rock piece on there just to hold it down. And people love them. They like, you can put the plaque in the window. Hey, how's it going? Happy Monday. Monday, that's right. And then after this, I'm going to make jam. Did I tell you guys I have the best raspberry patch? The best. Thanks. We'll do a peeling. I probably won't do that part live, but we'll do like a peeling of it. Like, the best part about the resin is like when the resin is done and then you get to open the resin. It's so much fun. And I do like a funny little, like I make videos when I open the resin, and I think they're hilarious because I'm always like, ooh, right? This is the coolest thing. Are you feeling that with the, it's so cool. Yeah, I'm filling them with epoxy. I've got, we're just kind of slow here, working on it. I started working on this last night. So I'm trying to move quickly because what you do is you soak the epoxy in warm water. And then I will be showing you guys some of my art. I have been working on this. This is like my spare, this is a Skull Vodka thing, right? But when I get low on the, yeah, thanks. When I have a little bit of resin left and I have nowhere to put it. I've just been dumping it in here, and it's also filled with like pieces. What's up? I'm getting ready for you. You can start putting some of your pieces in now, okay? Because I already filled all the... I told him he had to wait for a minute when I was, filming. Wolf did this piece. This is a cat paw ashtray thing. But I just asked him to wait for a minute while I was filling the tiny little chest pieces here because they fall over. So I wanted to just make sure that the coasters and the chest pieces got filled. He made battlefish.
Previously from last episode?
Yeah, maybe you've seen it from last episode, which is, it's a fighting
but
fish.
It's almost done though. Last time you didn't see it done.
Okay, have a good one. I'm glad we could help you along your way. Okay, keep going. Keep going. We got to keep going because we got to finish. So,
where's the magic resin?
The resin is soaking. So what are you putting in your... Were you adding something? You said you wanted to add some flowers. The flowers are all over here, kiddo.
Yeah.
Temu, Amazon, or Wish. Actually. And this is a pine cone off my tamarack tree. I'm going to put it in this piggy thing. That's what I was thinking about. Right. And some of these flowers. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I was up way too late.
It would be cool if like the flowers sticking out of
But I'm an artist, right? I'm a night owl. So there's a flower and a pine cone in there. It's not really a joke. I don't mind telling you. I order like a whole pile of molds, and then I do videos where I'm like unveiling of my new molds. So I don't mind that kind of stuff. And you know what else, you guys? I've got some wire. I ordered some wire to wrap the rocks with. So like for this guy, I'm just gonna resin this guy.
Dandelions hanging down.
Yeah, we're gonna film those dandelions in just a minute. Just a minute here.
Mommy.
But so these are lily of the valleys. Yes, honey.
I want to like glow in the dark in here so bad.
We are gonna. He wants to do glow in the dark.
I want to do.
Hello.
Black. I want to do the black glow in the dark so bad.
Yeah. 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 We're Maddogmountainarts, and we use all our materials from all over the place, right?
Yeah.
These are bee bombs from my yard. Right? And we're gonna put them in.
Skippy toilet.
I've got molds that have lights at the bottom, so this is the first time I've ever done this, and we're gonna sink them in the resin. It should be interesting, and I'll show you guys the dandelions.
I put one in the resin.
I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself, Wolfgang. Tell me.
I want to do this magic glow in the dark so bad. I want to start to win.
Okay.
I'm trying to give me a question back.
I will, yeah, except Wolf put some flowers in the side, so. Hey, how's it going? How was your guys' day?
Mommy.
You will be able to see the medium, but it's going to be like, it's also, some of them might be hard to see. Like you'll be able to see, but it might be hard to see. Okay.
Hey, said hi.
Because there might be, yeah, said hi to you. Just.
Hey.
Wolfgang's going to be taking over my channel when I get not so famous anymore, so I did his haircut.
I'm done.
Okay, so keep working because the resin's heating up.
Where are we from?
We're in Canada.
Canada.
West Coast, BC, Canada. In the Great Bear Rainforest. So we're quite hidden. We're pretty lucky that we
Someone said hi.
To you or to me?
You love. Said hi, you love. Hello, baby.
Oh, well, so the resin actually, it's low vac.
Said why are you making a little mess?
So, it's not as dangerous as it could possibly be, and he's gonna leave the room mostly when I do it.
It's Wolfgang.
But
That's my name.
he just wants to wear the mask or whatever.
It's
And because
Wolfgang.
last night he got a lot of last night he got some glitter in his face and in his eyes. Hey, so I turned my back for 1 minute and then we went to Glitter Town. So you know, so it's whatever. It keeps him happy. Hey, keeps him happy and it keeps him safe, right? It's going good. We're just trying to we're trying to set up some resin here. I got a few different things going on, trying to show people how we do it.
How did you do this?
This is a lizard mold.
Why did you do this?
Well, I just pulled that out because I thought it was going to dry up, but it didn't dry up as much as I thought it was going to, kiddo.
It turned black.
Hello. Yeah, so I'm going to put a lilac in there. This is actually, the lizard's a really good sewer.
I don't know how this turned out. It's black, by the way.
It's black, by the way. Okay, so, and I usually put a rock in his nose, in the lizard's nose, or like, sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I've done oh, this is an interesting piece. Beads in the lizard's nose kind of works out pretty good, but it's good to have a rock in there to hold your medium down, just so your flowers don't float away on you, you know. And this is a piece of pink. This is a piece of pink quartz. I don't really want to waste it in there. I kind of want to paint it.
That's your neighbor in here.
What's that?
It's from Canada. Howdy, neighbor.
Yeah, hey neighbor. How's it going today? Okay. So the lizard is done. Oh, so much going on. So much going on. So I hope you guys are having a super good day.
What is this? What is this?
It's an empty container.
Why is it empty?
How was school?
Good.
This guy got back from school. Was school? Did you learn anything? Did you learn anything good? Okay, I'm gonna go around the other side and show that. Okay, so. And I've got these lights. Don't mind me, it's kind of dark in here. We got lights now that go underneath some of the resin things. So I had to go outside and like, see that's a dandelion, right?
Yeah, let's see if we can.
But I had to think of a way to
blow on it, Mom.
get nope, because then there was only 2 left in the yard. We're gonna try to sink them. You know, you see those resins online where they got the dandelion inside the ball or whatever. Yeah, don't give up. Definitely don't give up. It's probably gonna be super uncomfortable and painful, I'm guessing, for the first little bit, right?
There's 2 types of them. There's different types. See, that one's like.
One got wet, and one was underneath a tree.
See, is that the wet one?
Yeah. So it's kind of got the shaggy dog look. Okay, so I'm gonna finish these, and then we got frogs here. The frogs will need like a rock.
Should I upgrade it so the wet one upgraded?
They're kind of like that. I didn't upgrade, but and this is my pink quartz that I found in the Quesnel River. I'm gonna paint that. I might do a video, like an actual video for you guys while I'm painting, but maybe not a live because I get very distracted. Yeah.
Mommy, this is not sky blue. It's white.
It turns blue after you mix it up. Yeah, I just think that if you just keep, I know you're not going to give up, Carrick, but just wanted to give you some motivation there. And I'm really happy that you did some walking today, and I think that I'm hoping, or I'm thinking, that it's going to be great. I know you can do this. You got this.
Why is it wet like snow right now?
I have never tried spray starch,
Tried white.
actually. I haven't tried it, so I'm not quite sure. Is that something you think I should be trying? The spray starch? On the dandelions, you mean? I'm assuming that's what you mean. So this, I'm just gonna put this beside this, and I'll pour some clear resin in, and then I'll sink it in, and I'm getting the feeling that
So
it's
this
not.
supposed to go with the blue?
I'm gonna fill this a little bit at a time. This will be a 2-day project, because we'll do enough so that it can sit in the bottom. And then maybe we'll do a dark color underneath, but that's gonna be like day 2 or something for that one. I get the feeling that that might be a bigger project. Yeah, but I don't think I'm going to use that color, kiddo.
Why?
Because you see all those jars that I have set out there? That's gonna be more than enough. I think. More than enough.
How about yellow?
And that leaf is too big, isn't it? It's kinda gets confusing near the end when I'm trying to set up and
How do you use gold and yellow?
no, I don't want to use the yellow. I don't think
I would use
it gets a little bit like,
I want to use gold and yellow.
you know.
Can you put it in my basket?
I think, honey, that I've got so many colors mixed up out already that they'll probably burn through that whole jug of resin. Yeah, you know what? And I did see some of that spray starch stuff when I was out of town, and I guess maybe I probably should have bought some, but I didn't.
Can you use gold?
But that's a really good idea. It's a super good idea for next time.
Can you use gold?
No, honey, I'm not gonna mix up any more colors just because I think I've got enough going on.
I want golden.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks very much. So,
I want golden.
yeah, but we already made a yellow one. Grandma's got a yellow one of that, so
You got golden?
yeah. And it was glow in the dark.
Golden?
Yeah, we did. We gave her a glow in the dark yellow one. It's gonna be, right? Okay, so I feel the situation escalating here, you guys, so I might just like shut this down, and I really wanted to video for you guys the actual like doing of this, but I really need to focus, so I don't know. I might get Wolfgang to like film a couple clips because the clips are good, right? Like if he zooms in, then I can make shorts and stuff like that. But it's also like when I try to do a bigger size project, we get a little bit lost. So thanks for watching Maddogmountainarts, and we're gonna get all these put together. See, like some of this stuff already fell over, right? I'm gonna get working on mixing. So I mix this stuff out of the sink and mix it into these bigger containers. And once you pop, you can't stop, all right? So once you start mixing, you've only got about like 20 minutes. So you better be all set up because your resin's gonna get hot. And then if it gets hot, it'll like congeal right inside the container, and then you're done pretty much, because you like are gonna waste your resin because it's about to get hard or whatever. Okay, so I'll probably get Wolfgang maybe to film a little bit, or like sometimes I like it better when he like leaves the room actually because the fumes and shit. But I might set you up and film the dandelions because the dandelion is going to be cool. So an idea, here's the globe. So I will put some clear resin in, and then I'm going to sink the dandelion in as carefully as I can. What?
Mine, give me no time to talk.
What do you got to say?
I haven't even finished the thing yet because there's like a little bit of part missing there, a little bit there, but maybe you can figure out what supposed to glow in the dark resin.
Okay. Love you guys very much. Okay. Thanks for joining. Please like and subscribe. Look out for more cool resin videos. All right. Peace.